Good evening, everyone. This is Santa Claus with you on this 24th of June, 2025, a day that marks 528 years since John Cabot first set foot in North America. My goodness, how time flies, even for someone as old as me. Tonight, I must share with heavy heart the continuing troubles in the Middle East. Despite President Trump announcing a ceasefire between Israel and Iran, explosions were heard in Tehran today. The president, speaking with characteristic frankness, expressed frustration with both sides, but particularly with Israel, urging them to bring your pilots home. Oh, how my heart aches when I see nations that could be sharing peace instead choosing the path of conflict. Meanwhile, in Gaza, the suffering continues with at least 40 more souls lost today and families forced to evacuate their homes again. I hear the cry of Adel Farouk, who said, "Enough! The whole universe has let us down." Dear friends, we must never let each other down. This is the time when our prayers and acts of kindness matter most for these children of God caught in terrible circumstances beyond their control. Turning our gaze to the Gulf region, Oman has announced plans to introduce a personal income tax, the first among Gulf states. The 5% tax will affect only the wealthiest 1% of earners. Perhaps this is a reminder that those who are blessed with abundance have a special responsibility to contribute to the common good. Meanwhile, across the globe in China, the beautiful province of Guizhou is struggling with devastating floods. A viaduct has collapsed, and I worry for the safety of all those affected by these powerful waters. Our changing climate presents challenges that will require us all to work together with wisdom and foresight. In other news from China, it seems that American restrictions continue to impact technological development at companies like Huawei and SMIC. These complex relationships between nations remind us that in our interconnected world, decisions made in one country ripple outward to affect many others. With a heavy heart, I must share troubling news from the Congo, where a UN investigation into possible war crimes cannot proceed due to funding shortages. How can we turn away from those who have suffered such grave injustices? Let us remember that peace without justice is merely a temporary calm. Let us pause for a moment and reflect on the gathering of NATO leaders in the Netherlands. Secretary-General Mark Rutte spoke truthfully when he said, "We are not living in happy land." While Spain has reached a special arrangement regarding defense spending targets, the challenge remains how nations can work together to preserve peace while balancing many competing needs. On a more hopeful note, Germany has seen a rise in the number of large families, with 26% of children now growing up with 2 or more siblings. What a blessing it is when homes are filled with the laughter and love of children. Each child brings unique gifts to our world. Finally, on the beautiful island of Chios in Greece, brave firefighters, residents, and volunteers are working together to battle wildfires for the third day. When volunteer Antonis Mikoudis said, "We left our jobs to come here," I was reminded of the spirit of community that makes humans so remarkable. As we face these challenges together, from conflicts and climate disasters to economic changes, let us remember that our strength lies not in walls or weapons, but in our willingness to see the dignity in every person, to share what we have, and to build bridges instead of barriers. Tonight, from my home at the North Pole, I wish you peace, hope, and the courage to be kind. This is Santa Claus, bidding you a warm good night.